All about the healing. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? With my peeps, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Day one, day two, my new news. Love you. All right, so this is a quick one. Going to be a quick one unless God come in and have otherwise. Other things that needs to be said. Y'all know the drill. I'm not going through the long intro. Okay, so this is about what we need to do as a collective to spiritually protect our homes during what's to come. This morning I was meditating, praying, whatever, doing my thing. And upon waking up, and so, a video came on. It was on the TV because I listen to frequency music, but this particular video had came on, and the lady was talking about protecting your home, and she was giving the reference of back in the day when they put in the entranceway, all of the doors, when they blessed the doors, the interest come, everybody that come in, everybody that go out, you you got to come through this frequency, which she called Elohim, El Shaddai, right? Which is God, right? So when I was looking at it, I found this so interesting because it gave me a flashback that video was trying to tell me something. Because, see, I'm constantly asking God, show me, tell me. So God was saying, one of the things that I need to do, which what is, she was explaining to place the word El Shaddai, which is sufficient. She was explaining it is in words, as far as you'll have everything by you putting, Shaddai. That word is sufficient. That you'll have everything you need coming in and coming out within the doorway. Everything coming in and going out will be sufficient. You will be sufficient. You do that through all your entranceways, your doorways. You pray. You pray. You put the word El Shaddai or Shaddai over your doorpost. And she was explaining, as far as I'm saying, money wise, but God was explaining to me that because what's coming, one of the things they prophesy that's coming is the 3 days of darkness. And 3 days of darkness, that means that that it's the 3 days of darkness because it's light. It could be 8 o'clock in the morning. It could be 10 o'clock in the morning. It could be 11 o'clock in the morning. And it's just everything immediately turns black, dark. No light in sight. Just pitch black. And when something like that happens, that's your indication. That's your indication that prophecy is coming true. It's to the light. It's happening. The 3 days of darkness. Also, that prophecy in the 3 days of darkness. Allegedly, the 3 days of darkness, you don't open no doors. You don't open up no doors. Somebody knocking at the door, it's a familiar voice. For the whole 3 days, you don't open up your door. You don't acknowledge nobody. You don't see nobody. You don't know nobody. Because through the 3 days of darkness, the darkest of the dark, the realms of darkness that's a time where it can be fulfilled. Everything that we are in darkness. There is no light in sight. So it's a prophecy. It hasn't happened yet. But it's something that has been prophesied. It's something that you can go and you can pull it up. You know, if you've been doing your research, you've been doing your thing, you should know about it by now. It's been talked about and ran down. It's been dissected. But I only bring it up as an example, because that's one of the things in the 3 days of darkness, that all the doors that have been anointed, all the doors that have the remnant, the odor of the Most High, they're going to pass those doors. Those doors they're not going to be able to see. Those doors those doors are going to be illuminated, not to be touched. So when I saw that brought that back to my remembrance of that. Right, of that. So I'm saying it to you now. I'm saying it to you because God brought it to me and brought it back to my remembrance of that's what I need to do. And so if it's being told to me, I'm giving it to you so you can in turn get some type of understanding about your household and your doorway and your entryway, and put the sign, put that mark on that door so your door can be illuminated, to not be touched, to look elsewhere, to go elsewhere. Don't come here. We don't got nothing for you at this door. Go on somewhere, on about your business. So that's one thing. All your windows need to be anointed. You need to lay your salt down. Salt. Purify. Put salt and put different things on every windowsill. And put the mark of the Most High. Get your oil. Bless your oil. Put it on your windowsills. Each and every windowsill. So whatever is looking in, whatever is trying to see, all they can see is that anointed oil and that salt, purifying salt. Because whatever you laying down, you need to bless that salt. And whatever you laying down, you setting that boundary to don't cross. Don't enter. You don't have permission. Even though it's your time, even though this is your realm, even though you free to roam 3 days, do whatever you big and bad enough to do. But only for those people who don't listen, only for them people that don't believe, and only for them people that would not prepare and would not prepare to get their house in order and get things in good standing with the Most High is going to be affected. So don't let it be you. You can go to the dollar store and get you some kosher salt. Not just get you some kosher salt. Get you some sea salt. And you figure out a way how you can put that there. Pray over that salt. Bless that salt. Once you lay it down, you set that boundary. You speak over that salt and set that boundary that nothing that is can cross. No hater or light. No person, place, thing, object, spirit can enter. I'm setting a boundary. You cross this boundary, then you have to deal with the Most High himself. Not me. The Most High, or the Most High's representative. It's higher than me. Whatever you want to say, how you want to say it, you know what to say about your household. That's your household. That's your AO. Your words, what words you pick, what you say, is your thing. You just need to say it. You need to have your salt, your oil, and you need to go to each door, place your mark, pray, invite God in, and seal that door. The comings and the goings. Every time I come in, I'm blessed. Every time I go out, I'm blessed. Whoever come in is blessed. Whoever go out is blessed. You can't come up in here without my permission. You can't come up in here. This here ain't no open road. You gotta speak those things over your household. Because whatever is coming, not gonna have no respect over your household unless you command it and demand respect of your household, your threshold. And not only do you demand and command respect, you let it be known that God, this ain't just your household, that this household belongs to the Most High, the Creator, Source. It belongs to. And if you don't belong, or if you don't condone, or you don't know who the Most High is, who that is, and what I represent, then you can't come up in here. You can't come here. And you start doing that now. So if it's tomorrow, whenever it happened, you've already started the process. Blessings, anointing, fulfillment. You've already started the process of the angels showing up. See, I've already seen the flashes of light. If you've seen flashes of light, please let me know. Put it in the comments, because I keep seeing flashes of light. I'm sitting minding my own business and I'm seeing flashes of light. So something is something is happening. So I know flashes of light what that means, but it's happening so fast. It's happening. You see it one time or another. So yeah, okay, flashes of light. But when you constantly keep seeing it, God is trying to get my attention about something. He's trying to, or the angels, or they trying to show me something, tell me something. So if you getting seeing flashes of light like me, just slow down and pay attention. It's not nothing crazy. It's not nothing that you got to be going all out. It is what it is. When you are asking God and you are in right standing and you really truly want to be in God's will and do what God wants you to do, and you're trying to get answers, then you'll get things like flashes of light. You'll get, everywhere you go, you getting pennies and seeing pennies, and you seeing red cardinals, or they trying to get your attention. And certain things that they know gets your attention, and they gonna do that. So, is there anything else? I know the door, the windows. Start clearing your home. Clearing your home. Start clearing your home by sage, Palo Santo, if you have it. If you got the incense, it doesn't matter. If you got incense, just start work with what you got. Clearing your home. Clearing, opening up your doors, and clearing your home. All the way up, all the way down. Clearing your home. Freeing up the energy in your home. Then God just gave me, but I'll go ahead. I wasn't thinking about going into anything like this, but okay. Let's just say something happened. This is just some things that God has given me. Let's just say something just happens. The first thing you do is you go in all your bathrooms, turn on your water, your bathtub, your sink, just run your water till you fill everything up. Then you turn it off. Go through your house, get all your empty containers, all of your empty containers that you can get your hand on. Fill them up with water. Okay? You need to have as much water as you can. Fill up as much water as you can. Okay? Because after you only got a short span of time before the water run out. So you're gonna need to do that when you do that, then you have enough water at that point to hold you off from going into your emergency water. So you go and you do that where you got that first. You go through that first before you go into your emergency, because you don't know how long, and you don't, especially if you got more than one person in your home with you. So you're gonna need excess water when it's more than one person. So the more you save, and if I was you, for those of you who don't have much money and don't have a water supply, you need to start sitting stuff. Get a large container, as large as you can get it. Sit it outside to catch the rainwater. That's number one you can do. Number two, you can start getting your empty containers that you have in your house, your milk jugs, whatever empty jugs that you can find, and filling them up and placing them somewhere for a later date. For those of you that's low on funds and don't have any water. Because if you don't have water, how you going to survive? So you got to work on that. We got water now. You need to be taking that water that we have now and taking what you got now and storing it. As far as taking that water and storing it, how you utilize it for drinking, you boil it. How you boil it, you get some matches. You get something, and you get a little teacup, tea lights, and just boil that water and let it sit. Cool off, you can drink it. This is just little things that you can do if you don't have the straws that you can drink the water that purify the water. You don't have to drink in straws that purify the water. You don't have the water filters. You don't have all that. If you don't have all that, then you have to make do with what you do have. But this is some things that you can start with. God has given me. Water. You're gonna need water. Canned goods. You can eat. If you don't have the fire, you don't have the matches, you can go to the dollar store. You can get matches, boxes of matches. You can get candles. You can be able to warm stuff up with that. Put a little water in a pot with a teacup. Let it sit. It's gonna, warm it up with a couple of teacups. It can warm it up. I'm telling you to give you some ideas, right? For those that don't know where to start. If you don't know where to start, you don't know what to do. These are things that you can do. You can take $5, go get you a box of matches, go get you a candle for $1.25, and go from there to be able to. You can get you some noodles. You can get you some beanie weenies at the dollar store. You can get you some different things that can tie you over until, let's just say, for instance, it's 3 days of darkness. So you need some resources for 3 days. Until, if it's more time, if it's something other than 3 days, then you at least have 3 days. And in them 3 days, you can figure out your next course of action, what you need to do next, who you need to connect with, what neighbor you need to, from that. But at least you will have those 3 days to figure it out. So if you don't have nothing, you don't have no resources, get $5, get $10, $20. If you got $20, you good. Go try to find fire, something to be able to eat. If you get a box of noodles, beanie weenies, whatever you eat, whatever, sardines, crackers, peanut butter and jelly, bread, whatever you can do to be able to eat. If you don't have enough you can't do fire, you don't want to do fire, you don't want to cook anything, then go You can still do your canned goods. You just eat it cold. You don't have to, or put it outside if it's hot outside. Let it sit outside. Warm up that way. But if we in 3 days of darkness, you can't go outside. Remember, there's no outside. There's nobody coming in. There's nobody going out. Anybody come to your door, a familiar voice, you have to see them afterward. You have to see after the 3 days is over and the light restore, then you have to see and talk to them then. You cannot open your door for anybody because at that time it's an illusion. They try to trick you to open up your door, because once you open up your door, you're gaining them permission to come in. You're giving them permission. Once you open up your door, you're giving them permission. So you don't open up your door. That's the key thing to remember. And they're going to play on it's somebody you know. They're going to play on it's a family member. They're going to play on any which way but to get you to open up that door. And don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Is there anything else? So if you can get $20, go to Aldi's, the dollar store. Look at your sale papers. Go online. Look and see what's on sale. Do somebody got 10 for $2, 10 for $4? Go get you some canned goods. Go get that sale. Get you, if you need something to drink. You ain't gonna survive. Some people just not gonna survive on water. Get you the packet, the what they call Crystal Light. Everybody know those little packets that already got the sugar free. Get them. All you have to do is pour it in water, and you got you a little something. Okay. There's a will, there's a way. You can survive, but you have to think about it. You have to sit down and you have to think about it, and you got to be serious about it. What is it going to take for me to survive 3 days? Me and these people. How much water? If you can't buy bottled water, you need to be getting some containers together, some jugs together to place some water. We got water now. So take the water that we got now and put it in a container and store it. Rainwater. Sit stuff outside. Sit something as big as you can get it outside to catch rainwater. So if anything was to happen or jump off, you still got rainwater outside that you've been collecting. I don't care if it spills over and all that. When you need it, it still will be there. Just thinking. Coffee, tea, solution. If you got tea is very cheap. You can get black tea and put it in. You put water. Put the tea bag in the water. Sit the tea. That's when this is. That's to say we have a power outage. If it's something like a power outage, that's different from 3 days of darkness. If it's a power outage, tea, sun tea, put it out in the sun. It will brew the tea. Only thing you have to do is put the sugar in it. And you have something to drink, tea. For those that's hooked on pop or hooked up on having something. Because the other aspect of this is during the time that we're going through, during the time that we have hammer down and whatnot, you need to make it more as comfortable as possible. That, yeah, you going without, you going through, you don't have internet, you don't, oh, okay, let's just say that for those that don't have internet, you need to go through your home and find what you do have, that what you can do if you don't have an internet. Gather your books, gather your old books you haven't read, gather your writing pads where you can write. Just gather the things you have within your home that you know, since we don't read like we used to, we don't do the things that we used to do, so that stuff is sitting in your house dormant somewhere. Go find those things, because those things are, you're going to need those things. You're going to need something to entertain you, because we always are entertained, always. Now, for those of you that is computer savvy, you download your TV shows, you download your movies to your device. Get you a portable power pack, and you put it to your little solar generator or whatever, and you charge all of your devices, and you'll be able to watch like Netflix. Download the Netflix movies, download the, when you don't have any internet, you can always watch Netflix if you download what you want. So you have to do that. And whatever devices, if you have a computer, you can do it that way. If you have a laptop, you can do it that way. You can, if you have a iPad, you can do it that way. And you download different movies on different devices, so you're not downloading the same thing, so you can have a different variety on different devices. This is just some stuff, you know, this some stuff for you to think about. I'm putting out there, but of course you can take it and run with it and do different things that come up. I'm just chit chatting, whatever God give me to tell you. Oh, I was telling you about coffee, but coffee, instant coffee. When you don't have no coffee at all, you don't got nothing, you don't have nothing, instant coffee. You can go to any store and get cheap instant coffee. And barter. God is saying barter. That's what they did in the old days, the olden days. They didn't have money. They utilized the resources, what they had, and they traded. If I don't have sugar, I got coffee. You got sugar, I'll trade you some coffee for some sugar. So keep that in mind. If you have money like that, if you got resources like that, buy extra, because you may can trade off what you don't have. What other things? There's so much. Crisco, grease, don't forget. Charcoal, lighter fluid, seeds to plant, power tools, but for the most part, water and food. But for some of you who got it, you need to be You need to get that generator, solar generator, sleeping bags, tents. Because you don't know how long. You don't know how long. You don't know what you're going to be going through. You don't know nothing. So if you good, think outside the box. Lighting. And if you get the solar generator, you need to have the solar panels to go with them to be able to charge it. Gas cans. Just, it's so much. It's so much. But I'm just giving you just a little bit of something. Make sure you keep your car topped off. Your car, your truck, whatever you got. Keep it topped off. Make sure you always, now don't go to a half a tank. Always keep it full. Because you might need to use that gas for something else. You might need to go if that, you never know. You don't know. Also, I got to put this on my list. Bike. What if you can't drive? What if you're gonna have you only need, yeah, you need to get a bike. But this is the list for those who have it. You get a bike. Because if anything go up or go down and you need to get somewhere, you need to get something, you need to buy something, you need to get somewhere, and your vehicle is not working for some whatever reason, whatever, you need to bike it. You need to get there. The buses ain't running, nothing ain't going. You need to get there. You ain't got time to try to, figure out how, you ain't got enough time to walk. You got to get you a bike. Get you a bike. I think that's about it. This is already 37 minutes. Is there anything else? Those of you that canning. Oh, okay. Okay, so those of you that can, you need to be getting on it. You need to be getting on it. Wheat, they call it wheat. They call it wheat something. As I have to get something. Wheat berries or wheat something. Wheat. You need the wheat, flour, sugar, brown sugar, rice, beans, all kinds of beans, pinto beans, navy beans, black eyed peas, white northerns. Did I say navy? Navy beans. All beans, rice, jasmine rice, long rice. You can get mashed potatoes in the packet. Just add water. What else? You can get spaghetti noodles, macaroni noodles, any kind of noodles, oatmeal, nuts, raisins. Okay, medicine. By now, or if you have not, you need to get to the doctor, and you need to be getting a 3-month supply of your medication. 3-month supply of medication. You need to be getting it. And if you don't have a doctor, you're not doing that, you can also still go to the dollar store. Medication, buy medication at the dollar store if you don't have the money. But your aspirin, your band-aids, your first aid, you need to be trying to gather that. That's why I say you need to go through your house and gather all of the things so you'll know, because you might already got band-aids. You might have enough band-aids. You might accumulate enough band-aids, but you lacking. You don't have no Pepto-Bismol. You don't have no alcohol, or you don't have no hydroperoxide. You don't have, any gels, no triple ointment. You don't have the little things that you need, first aid, if anything jump off either. You don't have any antibiotics. You don't have stuff like that. Go through your home. Find out what you have. Old medications, you may think on what's on there is expired, but it still is good. It still is good. So you don't throw your old stuff away, and it still could be good. Some medications don't expire just by that. They just can't give it to you past that date. Right? But you always can look it up. You look up how long does this last. You look it up before you throw it away. What else? No, say medication. Yeah, your band-aids, your gauze, ointments, your seasonings. Make sure you're getting your seasonings. If you need seasoning, some people just can't eat bland food. You need to make sure you go, again, if you ain't got no money, go to the dollar store. They got seasoning there. May not be your regular seasoning that you always, your seasons or your Lorry's. It may not be that brand, but you're able to season your food with it. Don't forget your seasonings. What else? Don't forget your hair products. Now, I'm not saying that you're gonna need a whole go do no, but if your hair is not natural, you're not wearing natural hair, or if your hair is not where you can do it yourself right now, excuse me, then you need to be trying to figure some things out. You need to be figuring some things out, what you're going to be doing with your hair. Toothpaste. Laundry detergent. How you going to wash. Vinegar. White vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. I said laundry detergent. Dryer sheets, because you can use dryer sheets for other things than just putting them in a dryer. Dryer sheets. Okay. All right. So this the other thing that God gave me. Just say it to me. I forgot. Okay. Now, Everybody don't do this, so I'm not talking about everybody. All right. So for those of you that are herbalists, you need to buy your seeds, or you need to buy your seeds to grow your herbs, dry them out, and make them naturally like that, or you need to buy your herbs. You need to buy your liquor to be able to make your tinctures, to be able to do your herbal. Because you have medicine, but you have herbal medicine as well that you know that you can make, that you have been making. So you need to start making your medicine so it can sit and be ready for whatever it is to come. You'll be ready. So some of you are running out of your herbs. You need to get your your herbs that's hard to find, and you need to buy them, and you need to get them to the house. That's a big one. Your herbs, just as well as your water. You can buy seeds at the dollar store as well, if that's all you got. You can buy it, go, and that's all you got. That's all you got. Put your seeds in your peroxide. Let them germinate a little bit. Put them in your dirt. Put them in a cup. Plastic cups, red cups. Put a name. Put the name, what name it is. Put it in water. Watch it grow. Once it grow, you grow it inside. Once it grow inside, you take it outside. Or you keep it inside, whatever way. Take it outside so it can be able to do its thing, so you can be able to have your food. Everything is a process. But this is a lot, because it's a lot. I mean, a lot. But this is just something I'm letting God just put it out there. Because whatever God puts out, you can listen to it and you can run with it. Whatever's for you, you take it and run with it. Get started. I'm only giving you this to get started. Because once you get started, then God can go ahead and get you where you need to be. I'm only just a sounding board. Just somebody that's sounding the alarm, somebody that's giving you the starting. If I say dollar store seeds, you get to the dollar store, you get the seeds. You got your $20. You know, because you went through your home. You don't need this, but I need to get these seeds. I need to get these matches. Or whatever store. It don't have to be the dollar store. Whatever store. But is it anything else? I said lights, flashlights, right? Candles, tea lights. For those of you that haven't been collecting up on your batteries, don't forget the batteries. Don't forget the toilet paper, paper towel. Don't forget, if you haven't been, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need a kitty litter. If you only got, get a small bag, a kitty litter. Kitty litter is going to be your makeshift bathroom. You got to use the bathroom. You got to use the bathroom. You're not going to be able to use the toilet. You're going to have to use it. So you need to be starting to get it in your head, in your mind. If you're not going to buy the portable toilet, then you makeshift. You come up with a plan, you devise a plan. It's too late till something happen, and then you don't got nothing. You ain't got no trash bag. You can't put no trash bag over nothing. And you ain't got no kitty litter. You don't know what to do. You got to have a toilet. You got to have a way. Oh, those of you that you need to be getting your it's just so much, God. God, why do you got me? All right, Okay, so toilet, you're gonna need a trash, you're gonna need a trash bag. Put it, over, you can put it over your toilet, your actual toilet, but you have to take all that water out of that toilet at the thing and put the trash bag in there, put the seat down, and utilize that. As you utilize that, you got to put that kitty litter in there to take that smell from out of there. Right? So that's that. That's a makeshift, but it's many different, variations. It depends on your household, what you got going on. But that's one of the ways you can do it. To bathe, you need soap. All right? For those of you that have not been getting your stuff, you get the bath towels that already have the soap in them. All you need is a little water. Suds it up. Wash your body. Wipe your body down. Deodorant. If you still got, you're a female and you still got your thing going on, your monthly, you're gonna need to stack on that. You gonna have you guys, you gotta wake up. I mean, God is just keep going on and on and on. This is supposed to be a few minutes. few minutes. Don't forget. Right? These are things that you forget, but then you get to the store and when something happened, you trying to buy toilet paper and it's $20. Go to the store now. Write your list now. Some of you already got enough of certain things, but you need to get some things. You need to up your game on something else, some other things. That's why you got to do a house inventory. What do you have? What do you don't have? Do you got enough blankets? Do you got enough? Because when everything is shut off, it may still be hot outside, but it could be cold. Cold to you. You may not have enough blankets. If it's hot, you need to be able to seal, have plastic to seal your windows, to seal wherever you are, to make it cool. So you're able to survive. Tape. Gray tape, black tape, clear tape. Oh my goodness, Lord. Okay. Crank radios, CB radios, walkie-talkies. All of that. I think that's it. I know it's so much more, but I know it's so much more. But you got to prepare to start growing your food. Start getting yourself together to make your food. Get ready to make your food. Right. Those of you that got a lot of meat stored. Something is telling me you need to start cooking that meat. Because you're not going to have no way. It's going to go to waste. You're not going to be able to cook that meat. And it's going to go to waste. Something telling me cook that meat and freeze it. Cook that meat so if anything happens, it's already cooked. All you have to do is let it thaw out. Warm it up and eat it. Same thing with vegetables. Same thing with, stuff will be already cooked. All you have to do is warm it up and just eat. For those of you who don't have much to spend, but you already have resources in the house. So I'm just going to leave it right there. It's so much more. It's so much more. It's so much more. But if it's something that you're interested in, I will take the time and go into some things, breaking it down even more, so you can gain an understanding. Because in gaining gaining an understanding, that helps you to be able to tap in to what it is that you need to do. Just by me speaking. I say matches. You say, oh, well, I do got this. So if I just buy one thing of matches, I should be good there. But I need lighter fluid. I got charcoal, but I need lighter fluid. You see what I'm saying? So by me talking, by me saying all these things, it can get you to start. Because instead of you thinking about, I don't got no money, or I don't know how, I don't know what, you can start thinking about what you do have. Working with what you do have. We got water now. So if you don't have no money to buy water, get some containers. Do your research on what to do, how to clean your water. What to do with your water if with sink water. How do I better clean that water? What can I do? Do I buy chlorine? Could I buy chlorine tabs and put it in just a little bit of it in to clean the water? What do I need to do? Do your research. Don't just say I don't got no money. Don't just say I don't got it, because see, God didn't tell me to put this message out for you to say that. You got more than what you think you have, is what God is telling me to tell you. You just haven't did your inventory in your house. You haven't did the inventory yet. You are in better position than you think, because see, the average American is hoarding. We hoard. We buy stuff we don't need. We buy more than we supposed to. We got all kinds of stuff in the house. We got all kinds of stuff within our home. Well, we haven't put our eyes on it because we just bought it and put it in the closet somewhere, or put it somewhere. And you pull that stuff out, you have more than what you think you have. But you ain't did no inventory. You don't know that. You just keep talking about what you don't got. But God is telling you through me that you got it. Just pull it out so you can see it. See what you have. That's the first step. Talking about what I don't have. Oh, I ain't got no money. He ain't told you to go out there to the store yet. I'm telling you, yes. But you got to start with the inventory first. By the time you finish with the inventory, you probably have enough. Buying one of this, buying two of that, buy three of that. And then you have enough to be able to get you. First, let's say we start with 3 days. From 3 days, let's go to 5 days. From 5 days, let's go to 2 weeks. Like that. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Because I got to get hot and popping at my own house. I got things I got to do. All right? So with that, I just want to tell y'all I love y'all. All right? So I know I always say I don't got time, but I always make time. I make time for y'all. And then I sit here and I go overtime. If that ain't love, I don't know what is. All right? So with that being said, if you got anything, if I just dropped one gem got that head to rolling. Let a sister know that my time is not in vain. Your time is not in vain. I got the t-shirt. Your time is not in vain. I got the t-shirt. All right. So with that being said, hype, hype, hype it up. And again, if this is something you want me to continue to do, because I'm going to have to do a love reading soon. But if this is something that you want me to do, let me know in the comments. I want to see how many people want me, because I can break it all the way down, honey. I can break some stuff down for you. When I get done with you, you thought you ain't have nothing. You thought you didn't, you know, I can get you hot and popping. I can get you going, okay? Because that's why when God sent me that red cardinal, I'm like, oh, Lord, I got to go back there? I got to go back there? Oh, no, God. Yeah. When God sent me that red cardinal, yeah. So, yeah. Y'all got to be like me. Yeah, y'all ain't got to be like me. But y'all got to get up on your game. You got to get up on it. We ain't got time for the waste. We ain't got time. Okay? All right. So with that, I'm going to leave it. So with that, I'm going to send you love. I'm going to send you healing. And Trinity is